my beautiful nerd nation. Tsusasi here, and I am here with
Zellmer from Pixel Lakes.
And your game is?
Treasure Stack.
Okay, Treasure Stack. There it is right there. Okay, so you are...
I am the artist on this game, and also did some of the gameplay design, that kind of stuff. The person who made that beautiful piece of promo art is named Audrey, and she's a much better artist than me. That's why. Yes.
So you did this art, like the pixel art?
I did the in-game art. Yes.
Okay,
that is correct.
Fantastic. All right. So tell me a little bit about how this came into being. Like, what was the inspiration for it?
Sure, the inspiration is retro games like Wario Woods and Tetris, and we blended it with a little bit of like a tower fall kind of platforming mechanic, and you know, we did a prototype. It seemed like it would be something that we would be interested in taking further, and here we are 7 months later, and we're showing it off here. And
so I heard that you started out in Construct 2? We
did start out in Construct 2. That's where we prototyped. That's where we found out that the game was going to be kick-ass. And then a few months after that, we ported to Unity to give us some more platform options. And we actually do a mix of 2D and 3D elements in this game. Wouldn't have been possible in Construct. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits.
So I understand the progression to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this on itch.io or is this?
It's nowhere right now.
Nowhere right now.
Here.
Okay. So it's here and here. Here exclusively at Let's Gaming Classic. And if you're not here, you don't get to play it. So until it's released, of course, and no disrespect, but
please play it when it's released. That's a very good point. Right?
So what is the hook? What is the gameplay hook?
Oh, the gameplay hook. So it's a blend of platforming, falling block puzzle game, and really sick combos, and you put all that together, and it's super fast paced. It's very actions per minute oriented, and you just destroy your competition with garbage blocks. Yes, and there's grappling hooks. That's part of a hook, right?
Yeah. So that's like Buster Brothers thrown in there too.
Yeah.
Do you remember Buster Brothers?
I do not.
Yeah, they threw the grappling hook up with these balloons that were bouncing around and everything.
Sounds right.
Look it up.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
But so let me ask you a couple of questions really quickly.
Yeah.
So
go shoot.
What are your 3 most inspirational or favorite retro games?
Okay, so for the purposes of what we're talking about right now, yes, Wario Woods, Tetris, and I'd probably say maybe, I guess Puyo Puyo is more contemporary.
Yes.
But it is PS2, earlier PS era.
Nice.
And you know, that's probably about it.
Okay. And are you playing anything now other than your own game?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I have a Nintendo Switch, and I play everything on there.
Oh, yes.
And Bayonetta 2 is what I'm playing currently, because Bayonetta 2 is fantastic.
It is fantastic. Yes. I played it on the Wii U.
Yes, so did I. And then I bought it again.
Yeah, and I'm going to be doing that soon. I just have such a large stack of shame right now that it's so hard to buy anything else because I feel guilty. Because I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I may not complete all the games I own.
And that is true if you're a PC gamer. That is absolutely true.
That's not even counting the digital stack of shame.
Right.
But,
absolutely.
So let's get a little bit of gameplay from each of this. If you can show me how it's done.
I'd be happy to do that. All right. So we have 50 characters, or over 50 characters, and we also have over 50 customizable grappling hooks that you can add to them just for a little bit of visual flair while you're playing. Okay. I did our Skeleman and our crown. So what's going to happen is they're going to start dropping in here from the top. You'll see where it goes from there. It's very fast paced, but it also works kind of at the player's pace. So if you don't want it to be as fast, you can let the blocks fall on their own. But you're creating these groups of colored chests here, and then to score points, you actually need to match a key, a corresponding key, to open them up and score. And as you're doing this, the faster you do it, you also get a score multiplier. And it also destroys your incoming trash blocks here so you don't die.
Nice.
Yes.
So I'm really liking this.
Yeah, and it's, right now we have 4-player, local competitive. And
Very nice.
We're also going to be adding network multiplayer to it down the line. And like you can see here, we have like our single player challenge mode if you want to play on your own or practice or demo the game for somebody. So there's quite a bit of content here already. And I think, did I mention the August release date that we're looking at?
No.
Yeah, so we're looking at August for Steam PC, and we're in talks with a couple of other platform holders at the moment. I don't think I can say too much about it, but
Okay.
we're very happy with where that's going so far.
Fantastic. And I'm really loving. I mean, and it's the little things like the meter, the animation of the meter on the left, my left-hand side.
Yep.
But then also the little
The locks.
swinging locks.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
locks
that
make
adds.
people happy. I don't know why, but the locks make people very, very happy when they see them.
See, so many puzzle games like this are fairly static.
Yes.
And there's something about like this kinetic nature of games that have like little secondary animations.
Yes.
And when you think of like Disney, you know, squash and stretch and secondary animations, that sort of thing.
Yep.
And so much, especially like subtle little things like that when you're talking pixel art.
Yes.
Bring it to life.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Secondary animation is like a huge thing. You can't just have a character running. You have to have a character running and their cloak has to be moving.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
it really brings it to life, and I really like that about this.
Yep. We're really excited. The response has been fantastic, and we've had more people come through here and try this game today than I ever would have fathomed. So I'm a very happy person right now.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you too, because that's amazing. Now, I also like the score and the multiplier. Even that has a little bounce to it as it rolls over. So once again, secondary motion, the principles of Disney animation.
Very subliminal. Yeah.
It's
just
there
kinda
and it's
makes you
subtle,
happy.
but it's nice. Even the little subtle background animations add something, aren't distracting.
Yep.
But bring you into it. There's also sort of a, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a motion blur.
There is. Absolutely.
Which I really like.
Yep. When you're grappling, there's a nice motion blur when you're pulling the chest down towards you. It gives a nice feeling of movement and weight. It also helps to like kind of communicate the weight of these objects.
Exactly. Yes.
Towards you. Yeah. And that's it.
So it's always those subtle little things that take things to the next level. A game can be fun to play. The gameplay mechanics can be great.
Yes.
And there will be that certain something that a game brings, like especially some of the classic games. That's why I was a Sega man. Sega! Everybody and some people were Nintendo people back in the 90s. And it was just that the way the input on the controller and the way the game felt.
Yes.
But you can't point to it.
Yes. No, it's very, very hard to put your finger on these things. I mean, you definitely have since you've been talking. But for a lot of people that don't spend as much time looking at video games, it's a lot harder to put your finger on what you like about a movement.
I mean, you've even got these fun little farkles and shimmers and, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yep, it's exactly.
It really communicates treasure and shiny and keys.
Yes. That's what we were going for, sir. Thank you.
You bet.
That makes me happy. And
another subtle little thing that you might not even notice because people will be focused on playing the game, but lining that nice little highlight.
Yes.
Above.
Yep. It's all about communicating to the player and letting them know what the hell is going on so they can play the game better.
Yeah, without being over the top, on the nose, obvious.
Yep.
At the same time, you're helping them along. You're helping them build.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, I'm loving this. So are you here tomorrow as well?
Yes, I will be here tomorrow. I will love for you to come back by if you're here.
Yeah, I'm going to come back by and I'm going to play this game myself.
And
I believe Cory's going to as well. Because this looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
I did play it. I failed miserably.
That's okay though, because there's actually the inputs are real easy, but there's a lot of depth as far as the movement goes. And that's part of what makes the game fun, I think. Mm-hmm. But it does take a minute for it to click, and then it becomes really, really intuitive after that. But yeah, there's definitely a curve.
So when you're playing multiplayer, instead of junk blocks just going away, did they get dumped on the other player?
They do.
A la Puyo Puyo.
Yes, they do. And it's very satisfying to dump crap all over.
Yes. One of my favorites is Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's one of my favorites.
The new-
That is one of the most satisfying games for junk blocks right
Yes,
there.
it is. Yep, and we kind of tried to model the way that ours work, like not necessarily after them, but the way that they spawn into your play area is kind of similar.
Well, I think that's what we're going to need to do tomorrow. Is we're going to need to get our multiplaer on.
Oh yeah,
So we can
absolutely.
so we can dump some junk on each other. That'd be amazing.
Yep, absolutely. I'd love to do that. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, we've had so many people. Like, what makes you really, really happy about, you know, being one of the people that made this game and seeing the response to it is when people just come in and they are able to just own this game just the first time that they play it. It's super satisfying.
Oh, I see. It's the sun setting of the whole puzzle.
Yes.
Acknowledging you. Oh, there's the 3D element.
There's
Rotation.
3D elements. All the most of the power-ups are also 3D elements, like the sword that slashes, the arrow that shoots. Those are all 3D elements as well. So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. So I tell you, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to come in a little bit earlier tomorrow as well, and hopefully at that point we'll also be able to take in the audio better. You know, when it's not so there's like people jamming out in the contest and stuff like that.
We have a fantastic soundtrack that's made by a guy locally in Minneapolis. His name's Troy Strand.
Okay.
Yellow Cord Audio. I would love for you
No,
to hear
Troy.
it.
Yeah,
Do you
can.
really?
Yeah, who was he also
Verdant
working with?
Skies?
Verdant Skies. Yes. Yes.
He did
Verdant
a
Skies.
fantastic soundtrack
Yes,
for
he
Verdant
did.
Skies.
I absolutely love it, and I can't wait
Dynamic
to play Verdant
soundtrack.
Skies too. Let me tell you, that's on my to-do list.
Yes.
But I'm not going to allow. See, that's the thing is that the indie games, I'm not going to allow them to be on my stack of shame. They're right into the top, like
there you
like
go.
cream.
The cream.
The cream. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And thank you very much for showing me this game.
Oh yeah.
Once again, it pumped some life back into my cold, dead soul and heart that was killed off by the vendors today.
Yes.
As I looked at $700 games that I own myself, but
But they're
I'll
not
say
in
it
good
again.
enough shape to sell for $700.
No, they
right?
are. They are. I can put my thick kid through college with these
my
games,
God.
but I will never sell them. And you know why? Because I'm all about playing games. I'm not about putting stuff on a shelf and taking it out of circulation so that people can't touch it.
Absolutely.
And never experience what I got to experience.
Not
so
what
it
it's
sucks.
about. Yeah.
Not what it's about.
Yep.
So thank you and all the other indie game devs here for giving me some hope.
Absolutely.
And warming the cockles of my cockles. So, all right, well, thank you very much for taking the time. And we like to do a little something here since you're a Switch guy. We like a little, when we sign off on Geeks by the Creek, we just do it with me here. Peace.
Peace.
Love.
Love.
And Nintendo.
And Nintendo.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Boop. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome to meet you.
Yeah.
Very cool.